Martha Higdon, a national educator with Handy Quilter. I am quilting out this little owl. I made it with my AccuQuilt Go cutter. I cut them all out and I put it on a background fabric, and I have my Handy Quilter micro foot on, and that way it's full visibility. I'm in free motion, I'm in cruise, and I am going to secure. I do have some fusible on the back, but I'm going to go ahead and use my buttonhole, my applique stitch around this just to make sure that my owl is secure. And I do that by going in and out just like I would on my regular sewing machine, just kind of mimicking it. There's lots of applique stitches you can do, just going around just to make sure that the owl is secure. Got some beautiful superior thread on here. Looks like metallic, but it's Magnifico. All right, so I'm at the end. I went all the way around my owl. I yanked my yarn down, moved my machine away, and I'm going to go needle up, needle down, bring the bobbin to the top. So once I have all the layers to the top, then I can trim them off. Now I am going to quilt the background. So I'm going to have to switch to my Surefoot. So there goes my microfit. That thing is awesome, has full visibility. Then I'm going to put on my Surefoot. It has a higher shank so that my ruler stays right next to it. I'm going to place it on, secure it back in place. Right. Now I am going to do crosshatch, so I'm using my Handy Quilter skinny ruler. I'm going to start at the corner. I already have my blue lines marked, so this time I'm using the marks on my fabric instead of the lines on my ruler. So needle down, needle up. Hopefully I have my ruler base on, and my backing fabric is not quite big enough. So I'm gonna have to pull. So my ruler base is gonna be hitting the side of my clamps. Could have made my clamps, could have put my clamp holders on, but we're gonna make this work. Pulled my bobbin thread to the top. And then now I'll place my machine in the down position, needle down position, so that my needle stays down as I'm quilting. I'm going to line up my ruler on my blue markings here. I'm in precision again. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to go all the way to my owl and stop. I can do a 1/4 inch around my owl as an outline. I can travel around so that I can get to my next spot, either here. I could do a locking stitch and then bring it up over here and go down. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow some of my lines and try to avoid as much backtracking as possible. But I am going to have some backtracking, and I am going to travel in my outside box. So I could try to stay with my diagonal lines. I usually put my ruler where it's most secure, so either one side or the other side, whatever feels secure. I usually use 3 to 4 fingers to hold it, and I try to keep my finger pressure near where I am quilting. Ruler work is just precise straight lines or precise quilting using the ruler. In this case here, I'm just going to try to fill in as much as I can. Following that line. Remember, those lines will be gone because they're just the blue water-soluble pen. Can go around my owl and make that little bitty spot that I missed there just to finish it up. And then I can decide, and I'm just going to fill out all the lines on my crosshatch. I will use my ruler to come around and finish up my lines. When I get to the end, I can travel and follow. Again, you would want your backing fabric to be larger, much larger than your quilt so that your clamps do not hit it, or you can makeshift your clamp holders, or they sell clamp that you can add to it so that it doesn't hit. I'm basically just going to follow those blue lines. I'm going to use my ruler to go around my owl. Oops, my clamp hit that. So I have a little bit of offline there. And then you are just going to fill in all of the straight lines to create your crosshatch. You figure out which direction you want to go in. You can do the outline afterwards. Again, I am using Superior threads. It's called Magnifico. It's number 2068. It's a gold. It looks like a metallic. It really went well with going around the owl and my background fill. There's nothing really fast with rulers. It's nice and slow to make your precise stitching. Sometimes when you watch some of the other videos, they've just sped them up to make the video go faster, but ruler work is slow and precise. Notice that I can be on either side of my surefoot. And I'm able to get this section done. Now I can move over to the next section, and I can travel out here on the outside. I use the water soluble pens, so a little bit of water and those blue lines will be gone. Always test your markings before on there's something else, just to make sure you know it's going to come out. See, some of my lines have gone away. So now I need to figure out where they were at so I can line it up with the line that I've already had above. This is just a background fill that you can place behind any type of applique. I do love crosshatch, but again, if you get off on your lines, like when I hit my clamp, it's very noticeable. So you just have to remember to have a larger backing. I'm going to go around this owl. Hit that clamp. Take it off for a minute and then we'll place it right back on. We're going to come down here and finish off the bottom. Try to figure out where my lines are. Since the blue lines were gone, I'll line up my ruler to where it's at on the other side of the owl. Come back around. Looks like I have one more to come down here. Line it up. Make sure that, remember that the needle is a 1/4 inch away from the ruler. So if I line the ruler right up on the first line, I'm going to overshoot it by a 1/4 inch. So I needed to come back off the line a little bit, a 1/4 inch, to make sure that I'm going to line up. Double check to make sure. It looks like I have all my lines. I bring the needle in the up position, yank, and pull the bottom thread to the top. Now I have both the bobbin and one at the top, and then I can trim off right straight there. And now my owl is secured down with my stitches, and I have added crosshatch with my skinny ruler. It's a lot of fun to do around applique quilts, and I hope you enjoy this little program and hope that you can use your AccuGo to make quilts and to put in some background fills. I will be teaching classes at the Handy Quilter retailers, reference background fills. I have about 7 backgrounds that I teach with rulers, or I can use it, teach it with using Pro Stitcher. So check with your local Handy Quilter retailer and have them invite me out to teach a class near you. Hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe.